Browns QB Shedeur Sanders shines with beautiful touchdown pass on day 2 of OTAs. The Cleveland Browns opened their OTAs to the media on Wednesday, giving us a good look at the polarizing Shedeur Sanders. And he did not disappoint. As the Browns looked to kick off a massive four-man quarterback competition, Sanders was impressive during Wednesday's throwing session. Already known as the most accurate quarterback in this past year's draft class, Sanders put that pinpoint ball placement on full display. During a 7-on-7 session, Sanders was able to connect with tight end Brendan Bates with a perfectly placed football above the rim and over the top of linebacker Winston Reed. The battle is truly wide open, while it can be assumed that either Kenny Pickett, who the Browns traded assets to get, and veteran Joe Flacco will get the first crack at the starting job. Do not discount Sanders or third-round pick Dylan Gabriel. It's only May. We have a long way to go until the end of August. The sun glinted off the polished helmets of Cleveland Browns players as day 2 of organized team activities, OTAs, kicked off in Berea, Ohio. Coaches barked orders, players adjusted their gloves, and cameramen hovered at the sidelines, hoping to capture a flash of brilliance. But no one expected what happened next. Not this soon. Not him. The buzz around Shedeur Sanders had already begun long before the rookie quarterback slipped into his Browns gear. Son of the legendary Deion Sanders, Shedeur brought more than a name. He brought swagger, precision, and an arm that seemed crafted in a quarterback lab. Still, this was the NFL, and in a city aching for consistency at quarterback, no one was ready to hand him the keys just yet. Until today, the setting, a city-waiting Cleveland, bruised by decades of quarterback instability, had pinned its hopes on Deshaun Watson just a couple of seasons ago. Now, with Watson returning to full strength and eager to reassert himself, Shedeur was supposed to be the understudy, the talent for tomorrow, not today. But fate doesn't follow scripts. You can feel it. Offensive coordinator Alex Van Pelt muttered to QB coach Israel Woolfolk as they watched the rookie warm up. He's got that energy. Indeed, Shedeur's dropbacks were smooth, the ball whipped out with grace, and his footwork was cleaner than most veterans. Still, the real test came in the 11-on-11 drills. The drive, where hype meets reality, it was supposed to be a routine rep. Second-string offense versus second-string defense. A moment to get reps, nothing more. Gun right, eye shallow cross. Z-post. Came the play call through Shedeur's helmet. He repeated it in the huddle with a calm confidence that belied his age. The defense, meanwhile, loaded the box with a disguised nickel look. The safeties shuffled subtly, trying to bait the young quarterback into a mistake. Snap. Shedeur caught the ball cleanly and dropped back. His eyes scanned the field, not just looking, but processing. The shallow cross dragged one linebacker out of the way. The safety bit on the out route, just a hair, just enough. And that's when it happened. With a flick of the wrist, Shedeur let it fly, the touchdown. Beauty in motion, the ball spiraled through the Ohio sky like a missile wrapped in silk. It soared over the middle of the field, right into the waiting arms of rookie receiver Zayden Pierce, who streaked past the cornerback and glided into the end zone untouched. 65 yards, silence. Then an eruption from the sideline. Coaches exchanged looks. Teammates shouted. Even Amari Cooper, leaning on his helmet at midfield, turned to Nick Chubb and said, "That boy just dropped a dime." The pass wasn't just accurate, it was perfect. The kind of throw that defines potential. The kind that makes a city believe again. The reaction. Whispers turned to roars. Media members immediately began scribbling notes and filming replays. On social media, clips of the touchdown were uploaded within minutes. #ShedurToFuture began trending in Northeast Ohio. In the locker room afterward, reporters swarmed around the rookie. But Shedeur has always played it cool. It was just one rep, he said, flashing his father's signature smile. I've still got a lot to prove. But his teammates weren't shy about the impact. That throw, said tight end David Njoku. Man, that's the kind of stuff that lights up camp. Shedeur's for real. Even Deshaun Watson, who had been watching from the sideline while nursing a minor tweak, nodded respectfully. Competition makes us all better, he said. Shedeur's got talent. He's here for a reason. Behind the scenes, Dane's shadow. Shedeur's light throughout his journey. Shedeur had always been trailed by the long, proud shadow of Deion Sanders. Critics questioned whether he could thrive without his father's aura, but moments like this,